Okay, so if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Jay. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the family. Also, hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Everybody that's returning, hello. Okay, so as you can see by the title, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the things you should and shouldn't bring with you to college. I know that time is coming around like within the next few weeks. And I know around this time last year, I was getting lectures about how I shouldn't bring hella stuff with me or whatever because I'm not going to have space for it. Did I listen? No. But I'm here to help you guys out to save y'all, you know, some space, time, and some energy packing all that stuff from point A to point B back to wherever. So yeah. So basically, I'm gonna insert a clip of my dorm from last year right here. Okay, this is real ghetto, but I couldn't figure out how to transfer the file like from Snapchat, like the type of file that it was. It wouldn't let me upload it into iMovie, so I'm recording it off my laptop. So yeah. Okay, yeah, so as you can see from the video, I showed you guys like my room or whatever, how it was decorated. And so I have this list on my computer. I'm gonna like read from the list and kind of reference where I had stuff at in my dorm or like what was convenient for me. I know every school is different and so are most dorms. So for me, if you didn't know, I go to San Francisco State University. My freshman year, I stayed in Whitehall. We had like a kitchenette, so like a sink and some counters and some cabinets, but like no stove or anything. We had a living room, we had our own restroom, but our room was in like a common area. So that was that. We had, I guess, a lot more storage space, you can say, because we started the year off with a third roommate and she lived in the living room. But she left in like the middle of September, so like that extra bed was out there, the desk, and the closet. So we kind of had extra storage. We didn't really use it, but we had that extra storage, just like extra space or whatever like that. I'm gonna start off with this stuff you should bring with you, and then I'll tell you guys like what you shouldn't bring. First, we're gonna start with what you should bring, and I'm gonna say wall decor. Bring a lot of wall decor, and see, like for me, this year I'm getting an apartment. I bought hella shit for my walls in my apartment simply because it's not necessarily taking up space, it's on the walls. So bring as much wall decor as you like. I know in some dorms, the more traditional ones, there's rules against having like the cute little like string lights that you saw in my video of my dorm. So make sure you check for like restrictions on certain stuff like that because some dorms do have rules. I'm gonna say a mini like toolkit or whatever that came in handy. Really just moving day. We didn't really use it after that, but like the hammer for putting up the curtain rods for the curtains, or like I don't know, just for random stuff. A little toolkit came in handy. We didn't really use it throughout the year, but you never know. Accidents happen. A mattress topper / mattress pad. You definitely want to make sure you have one of those. So I don't really remember. Whatever thing you put on top of the mattress to make the thing more comfortable, you're going to learn this when you get to your dorm. That dorm bed, dorm mattress, whatever, is not like your bed at home. It's not comfortable. So get in like a memory foam mattress pad or topper or whatever to make it more comfy. It's going to come in handy. You want to make sure you got your sheets, your pillows, your comforter, and I would definitely say bring like a throw blanket for when it's not super duper cold, not cold enough for you to use your comforter, but cold enough to like have your little blanket, or if you're going to like your friend's room or something, going downstairs to watch a movie, I don't know, just random stuff. The throw blanket is very convenient so you're not dragging the comfort all over the place. I will say do not bring 1,000,001 throw pillows. A lot of the times mine would fall off my bed or end up behind my bed, or like you make your bed up so pretty and it looks so good, but when it's time to go to sleep, you throw all these pillows on the floor trying to find a spot for them, somewhere to put them while you're actually asleep, because you can't sleep with all those pillows. a minimum, as small as you can, maybe like 1 to 3. You don't need 5, 6, 7. I had a lot of throw pillows. Well, not a lot, but I think I had like 5 of them. That's a lot. That's too many. They would be on the floor. They were just everywhere, in the way. So try to minimize throw pillows, but make sure you get you a throw blanket. If you're bringing a TV, you definitely want to make sure you have an HDMI cord, just in case like your dorm doesn't come with cable, because mine didn't. Or if you have a smart TV, like that'll be fine. You can like watch Netflix or whatever. So if your dorm don't come with cable, like mine didn't, you want to make sure you have either HDMI cords so you can hook your laptop up to your TV and watch movies that way. If not, you want to make sure you have like a Roku, a Fire Stick, an Apple TV, something like that that'll give you access to like Netflix. Extension cords and surge protectors. I know that certain dorms have rules against them, or what you are or are not allowed to have. But you definitely want to make sure you have one or both of those, because the plugs are limited in your dorm and your bed may not be close to an outlet, or you may have other stuff plugged into it. So you want to make sure that you have those things at your disposal so that you're able to hook up or plug up and charge whatever you need to charge or hook up. Under the bed storage, you can't really tell from my video because I had like that bed skirt thing, but underneath there I have one of those big clear things that you get from Walmart. It's not really a tub, but it has 3 drawers and it comes on wheels. If I can find a picture to insert it, I'll put it there so I can show you guys. I have one of those underneath my bed along with like storage tubs. I'll put a picture of that on the screen also. I kept those underneath my bed. Nobody even knew they were there unless you were there when I went underneath my bed to get something from under there. I'm going to talk more about this clothes situation when I get to what not to bring. But I had a lot of under the bed storage. And it didn't bother me because it's not like I needed the space underneath my bed for anything else. It was just very convenient to have. But the goal is to not bring all of that stuff. You only get, depending on where you stay, you only get a piece of a corner of a room. So don't be a pack rat and bring all that extra unnecessary stuff or stuff that you know you're not going to wear or use. But we're going to get into that a little bit later. Next, I'm gonna say if you live in a traditional dorm or you have a traditional restroom, traditional bathrooms, where you like share with everybody on the floor or y'all in pods or whatever, you want to make sure you have shower shoes and a shower caddy. Now me, since I only share my restroom with one other person for majority of the year, shower shoes wasn't necessary for me. We were able to monitor who used or went in and out of our restroom, making sure we kept it clean or whatever like that. So that wasn't something that I needed, but definitely if you have a community restroom, you want to make sure you get some shower shoes. You don't want to have stuff in your hand or be dropping stuff on the way to the restroom. So they sell them for like $1 at Walmart. I got a really cute clear one from Walmart for like $1, I want to say. So make sure you get your shower caddy. Laundry bag / carrier. The way that our laundry room or whatever was set up at Whitehall was it was down on the 1st floor. I lived on the 4th floor last year, so it was pretty hectic. Somebody actually, one of my graduation gifts, somebody got me like this. It was a laundry sorter and it had like 3 separate like laundry bags. It was on wheels. It rolled. The point of that was so I wouldn't have to go all the way, so I wouldn't have to pack bags or baskets to the laundry room because we were under the impression that every floor had a laundry room, which it didn't used to. It didn't when we got there though. So I ended up taking my basket when it was time for me to wash clothes up and down 4 flights of stairs. It was very hectic. If I could have found a way around that, I would have. I know now they make like laundry carriers. It's kind of like a shopping cart but for laundry. But if you have stairs, you don't want to be packing that up and down the stairs either. So I say look into getting like a laundry bag that has like handles or straps, something that you can carry on you versus having to like lift it like this because that's pretty hectic. You don't want to do that. While we're talking about laundry, I would definitely suggest Tide Pods, Game Flings, whatever brand you like, the kind of pod things versus the liquid detergent that you pour. Because nobody wants to have to carry liquid detergent. That shit is heavy. Nobody wants to have to carry that and loads of clothes to go wash your stuff. It's more convenient being able to just stick a few pods in your pocket or stick the bags of pods into like your basket or whatever. It's more convenient, it's quicker, it's lighter. It'll make your trips easier or whatever like that. Clorox wipes are definitely necessary. When we moved into our dorm, before we touched anything, got any of our stuff out of the bags or whatever, we cleaned and wiped everything down with Clorox, bleach, Lysol, all of that. And you'd be surprised how dirty that dorm room is when they first give it to you. It looks clean, it looks empty because there's nothing in there, but they don't really clean those rooms before they give them to you. I know at the end of our year, like, they made us clean it, like the floor has to be swept and stuff has to be wiped out and wiped down. They made us do that at the end of the year, but just think about it. We moved out of dorms in May. And if your dorm isn't being used for like summer housing or whatever, from May to August, there's nobody in there, dust accumulating, dirt, and just molecules and shit accumulating. You don't want to just move into your dorm and just start putting stuff. Make sure you clean everything down with Lysol, Clorox. Do what you can to get it as clean. And you'll see when you move into your dorm and you think, hey, she said I should wipe this stuff down first. You're going to see how dirty that stuff actually is, because I was pretty shocked to see all of the dirt. I was pretty shocked to see all of the dirt and stuff that was on like the bed, the restroom. It was dirty, dusty. It was stuff everywhere. Make sure you clean that stuff down before you start using anything. I already talked about kind of like plastic containers for extra storage. I'm pretty sure I inserted a clip or video, whatever, for that. Make sure you bring like air fresheners, whether it's like the little thing that you stick on the wall and it like sprays every like 10 or 15 minutes, or like the little, you can't have a Scentsy, but the little air freshener things. I'll put a picture on the screen, and the aroma just kind of like fills the room like as it's plugged in, the little wall plug-in thingies. Or even like Febreze to just spray every now and then. I know for me, whenever I got done cleaning my dorm really good, I would spray my Febreze, walk through my room, the farthest side away from the door. So like, say this is my door to get in my room over here. I would start over here in the room and spray my Febreze, going this way, walk and spray it, and then close the door so that the scent could get stuck in the room and it just have time to like marinate in there and smell real nice when I decide to come back in there. Again, make sure you get you like some Febreze, air freshener, whatever. You definitely want to make sure you have bug spray, because winter, I could say for sure at Sam Houston, the way that Whitehall was the ghetto, child. The ghetto. Never again. But winter, the way that it was set up, like crickets and stuff, there was a lot of crickets in our room when we first moved in. Some were like dead, some were live. Just make sure you have bug spray. You never know. In case of an emergency, you don't need a big supply of it, but just one can of it should do you good. Just in case, because, honey, anybody got time for that? Period, sis. No. Medicine, Band-Aids, first aid kits. You want to make sure you have like ibuprofen. If you take vitamins or anything like that, Band-Aids just in case of an emergency. You rather have it and not need it versus need it and not have it. Accidents do happen. You never know. Make sure if you have any medicine that you're supposed to be taking for like seasonal allergies or whatever like that. I wish somebody would have warned me, because that pollen, when it became springtime, the pollen was just really heavy. I was really sick, like couldn't go outside because my allergies were so bad. I ended up with hives. Like, just make sure if you have any medicine or anything that you're supposed to be taking, make sure you bring that with you. Command strips / hooks were helpful when it came to like hanging stuff on the walls or whatever like that, because I know some dorms or housing don't allow you to mess the walls up or use nails. So command hooks, they have them for like different sides versus if you're hanging something lighter or heavier. So that's convenient to have as far as hanging. And when you take it down, all you have to do is like just take it off the wall. It's not a hard de-hanging process. It's not a hard takedown process is what I'm trying to say. An area rug, definitely. You want to get one of those. We had carpet in our room, part of our dorm. The living room was like tile. But we had carpet in our dorm, but I still put my white faux fur rug down, and it was just comfy to have when I was stepping out of bed or whatever. And you'd be surprised how dirty your dorm floor gets with people constantly coming in and out of your room, or your shoes going in your room. Like, get you an area rug to keep in front of your bed so that you're stepping down onto something soft and comfy, or if it's like cold outside or whatever, you don't want to wake up and step onto a cold floor. So get you a nice little area rug to put in front of your bed. I'll say like a full body mirror. I know around this time Walmart sells them for like $5 because it's college time. They know people are going to school. I got one, not hung it on my closet door. My roommate ended up using it a lot too. Freshman year, everybody just used my mirror, but it's convenient to have. You want to see yourself or whatever like that. It's like $5. You can just stick it on your closet door or whatever with command strips. Definitely want to make sure you have snacks, food, and water. You're gonna get hungry, child. Them what's it called? The food places is gonna close. You're gonna be hungry. You're gonna wish that you had you some snacks or something to drink. So make sure you have you some like snacks or whatever like that. I'm gonna touch a little bit on like the mini fridge or microwave. You have to look at your dorm specifically to see if they allow or don't allow that stuff, because I know my dorm didn't, but it came with one. So we couldn't bring our own mini fridge or microwave because they supplied us with one, but every dorm is not like that. But if you are allowed to have it, you definitely want to make sure you try to invest in one of those, because it would be convenient to have your own in your room versus having to leave to go use one somewhere else. And people don't clean up after themselves. Yours, you can monitor it, make sure it stays clean. You can't, however, with something that's community property or whatever like that, because some people are just nasty and don't clean up after themselves.